Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Foxborough High School Gymnasium. I'm Mark Farinella with the post-game show here, and I'm surrounded by beautiful Foxborough girls here. I can't go wrong. The final score of the game tonight was Foxborough 44, Mansfield 30, and I have the seniors with me tonight, as well as Coach Lisa Downs. Of course, the seniors who are here tonight are Adriana Perazzo, Julie Atkinson, Camilla Burton, Abida Abdul Latif, and Kylie Sampson. And unfortunately, Keegan McGuire was not feeling well tonight, but certainly our thanks for her senior leadership and such. Lisa, first, a couple of quick questions for you. This was a defensive struggle tonight, and I think both teams came prepared to play it. The fourth quarter, 7-2 Foxborough. That's defense right there. Whenever the chips were down. Yeah, and they really came along in the second half. They picked up where they needed to on defense, and good things happened when we were able to get some stops, and we were making it really difficult for Troilo to get her lanes to the basket. We really weren't giving them many looks on the perimeter as well. So they really. Gelled as a team, doubled where they needed to, and everything. Everyone rotated well in the second half, and then we were able to create some openings in the open court, which is where we like to be. And, again, not a big night for scoring tonight, although Alasia got 15 and Rihanna Rice at 10. Somebody's going to figure out that left-handed move of hers, but it works. Yeah. The good thing is she can go right as well. She just, it's just see what they give her. Adriana, of course, I know you can throw up huge numbers. I mean, that's not a question. But tonight was not a night for scoring, and you did a great job, I thought, of not just even only directing things around when you were running the offense, but defensively. I mean, you had one of the top scorers in the Hockomock League. You had to face her a lot. I know you guys swapped off a lot too. But Caitlin Troilo, when she ended up with 5 points tonight, and that's well below her average. So for all of you guys, could you just talk a little bit about the defense and what it meant to have to hunker down and play that in this game?
I think it's important playing defense because offense is for me at least, I can either do really good or not so great, but defense is all just effort, and you can get a lot of offensive chances off of defensive reflection, deflections. Deflections. Yeah. And I did that tonight. I remember.
Transition basketball, as they call it. Certainly, the first game between these two teams was a nail biter the whole way. Now, you guys managed to get a little bit of space between you and keep it. And it was not easy because, Sadie Jablonski of Mansfield was pulling down tons of rebounds. And they weren't just – once you got down into this side of the court, you didn't give them the opportunity to get the easier shots they liked, even though Sophie Klang got hot tonight, got 11 for a while. But Troilo didn't get her three-point opportunities, and she couldn't get her drives that well either. So, was this something you guys had discussed beforehand, getting into preparing for this game from what you saw?
Yeah, I think we knew – who scored the most points, so we wanted to try to limit especially Caitlin tonight, and I think we did a good job on having team defense and just making them feel uncomfortable and taking shots that they don't usually take.
Kylie had some moments out there too that I really appreciated, scrapping around and keeping that ball alive. Sometimes it was not easy at all when you've got eight sets of hands grabbing away at it, and you would manage to get it out, and you'd kick it out and you'd start the offense over again. Tell me about the effort it takes to do that.
I think for me, defense is my biggest things, and rebounding, especially because I went from a guard to a forward, so now I take pride in getting those rebounds and working hard.
It's senior night, of course, and that's why all you folks are here. And tell me what it means. If anybody has a microphone, they'd like to chip in and all this too, because it means a lot to be part of this program. I know I've covered you guys forever. I unfortunately didn't get to do as many games this year as I have in the past, but certainly I'm well familiar with Foxborough basketball. I know what it means to be part of the program. Anybody who wants to chip in, go right ahead.
Yeah, I just love playing with this group of seniors, and I'm so lucky to have grown up with all of them, and the youth program was really good, and I think that it's showing now in high school. And yeah, special shout out Keegan McGuire. She's not here because she's sick, but we miss her a lot.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I love you, Keegan.
The other thing too, I want to mention this too, because you know, yes, you guys are the seniors, but this year this team has had to have a lot of kids step up maybe a little bit ahead of schedule. I think of Rihanna right off the bat. Bryn Allen goes down. She has to come in and play a role, and she's done very well at it. And you see other kids that are, you know, Olivia Foscaldo, you know, kids that are stepping up and doing good things. It's all part of the progression of the program, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it starts when they're younger kids out there, of course, so they have to step up, but I think it helps that there's a bunch of older kids out there too with them.
Let's go over the scoring real quick. I just want to, I know we're going to go to some replays shortly, but I just want to say, Adriana, you had 8 tonight. Gia had 6. Naomi, that's a kid who's been on a nice streak, off defensively and offensively. She had 3 tonight. That step back 3 of hers.
Oh, I know.
15 for Alasia tonight. Olivia Foscaldo had 2, and Rihanna Rice had 10. So with that left-handed move, somebody's going to figure that out, kid. Yep. But anyway, a good performance when you knew you were going to struggle and have to fight tooth and nail against the team that's really given you the most trouble this year in the league.
Yeah, I mean, we prepared well. I think the girls were ready, and I think the upperclassmen, you know, set the tone for what it needed to be, and especially heading into the third quarter when it was only a 3-point lead at that time. And then once we gained a little bit of our footing out there, we didn't look back, and we just maintained that lead. I think after the first few minutes in the third quarter, which is hard to do against a team like that. That's going to be pushing you, to struggle against our, They were making us look for second and third options in our offense that sometimes we don't need to do. And once we were patient and rotated the ball around, it was pretty exactly where we needed to be.
Let's look at the highlights. Let's have one more thing to say after all this is done. But let's take a look at Alasia popping in a 3, which is a nice shot for her. I thought she was on the line a little bit there, though. It's close. There we go. This is what the whole thing worked for tonight, is getting that ball away and getting the ball down and transition quickly.
Yep, definitely. Those loose balls are just gonna, pay dividends. So.
Yep. The thing is, your team speed is great, but when you get caught in a half-court game, I think you were moving the ball around very well tonight.
Yes. Yep. They and that's something that we do work on quite often, and just. They're reading where each other are on the court extremely well right now, which is exactly where that trajectory should be at this point in the season. So,
Adriana, you love that little runner, don't you?
She's very good at it.
You do love that, I can tell. You outscored Mansfield 22-11 in the second half. Now, normally that's a quarter for you guys,
right?
But tonight, when the going got tough, the tough had to get going, didn't they?
Absolutely.
Okay, tournament run coming up, but first you got to get through your own tournament, and of course North Attleboro too. I will be joining you for some of the hopefully for the entire Foxboro Classic, the Warrior Classic, which you haven't had for a while down here. So it's be good to be here to see that. Some good teams coming in. Guys, my congratulations to you, even though you did beat my alma mater tonight. I always have to remind you that you're beating Mansfield. That kind of hurts a little bit, but I do love your program, so I certainly have no problems with that. That's it here from Foxborough. The final score once again was the Foxborough Warriors 44 and the Mansfield Hornets 30. The Warriors are now 17-0. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
All right,
and to all the seniors, thank you.
Good job, guys.
Adriana got 36, I think it was, at a game at Stoughton the other day. And Alasia Drummond drives baseline to the basket, and Foxborough leads. 3-pointer, no good off the glass, and rebounded by Rice.
And there's the left hand.
Rice, rebound underneath by Agus Vivas, gives it back out to Drummond. Drummond's gets it. Rice, up to Perazzo. Perazzo to Rice. Rice with the left hand again. And she will get it out, and stolen away by Gia Perazzo. Perazzo will go to the basket, put up the lay-in and in. The only thing missing are the punts.
Well, there you go, right there.
Goes in. Sampson pass up ahead to Agus Vivas. She'll take the turnaround 3 and hit it. Naomi.
That's a big shot.
Wow, her first 3 points of the game. Inbound from the baseline gives it to Drummond's open alone, and she's never going to miss that shot. To Adriana Perazzo, she'll take it. Thought she was going to take it coast to coast, but streaking along with her.
I'm Abira, number 15, and I'm a forward. I'm Camilla, number 14, and I'm a forward.
I'm Julia, I'm number 13, and I'm a guard.
I'm Adriana, I'm number 2, and I'm a guard.
I'm Kylie, I'm number 23, and I'm a forward.
I'm Keegan, I'm number 21, and I'm a forward.
Perfect.